I get a lot of questions from fans, and a frequently asked one, probably the most frequently asked, is, where do you get your ideas? Often I have no clue where the idea for a book comes from. But with Deadline, I can trace it back to a news report about the servicemen and women returning from the war in Afghanistan with post-traumatic stress. I was interested because I'd gone on a USO tour to Afghanistan in 2011. Deadline isn't about a soldier, but about a journalist who covered the war for a news magazine. He witnessed many atrocities, but one incident in particular stays with him. He compares the haunting memory to a spider web, virtually invisible, but tenacious and impossible to escape. With each book, I try to incorporate an element that distinguishes it and gives it a personality all its own. In Deadline, there was background information that the reader needed to know, but I didn't want to tell it in flashback. I wanted it to feel current, to have immediacy like the rest of the book. So I used a character's diary entries as a means of conveying information. They're short passages, but they impart a lot of history that's vital to the plot. Also, by writing the diary entries in first person, the reader gets a real sense of that character. And by the way, in my 33-year career, this is the first time I've written anything in first person. A title can come very easily, or it's agonizingly difficult to find just the right one. I was about 3/4 of the way through Deadline, rewriting a scene, when in a conversation with my hero, another character says, very tongue-in-cheek, "What, are you under a deadline?" He replies with all seriousness, "You have no idea." Voila, I had my title. Deadline applies to the story. It carries a hint of menace, and most importantly, it conveys a sense of urgency, which is imperative in any novel of suspense. An effective title should have a subtext. If I'd given Deadline a subtitle, it would have been, "When the last thing you need is for all hell to break loose." I wrote this book for any reader who likes action, suspense, mystery, plot twist, and romance. Oh, and there's a jaw-dropping shocker at the end. Enjoy Deadline.